This one's good for air mattresses. You could get.
We've been camping together since what, 2019? So this is our campsite, campsite 22. And this is where we're gonna put the tent so that way it looks out at the lake view. And Daddy doing all the hard work, period. Yeah, there's a park right next to our campsite. And we're over there. Oh no. Who you telling no? Say hey. Let's go get a cracker.
Thanks for making breakfast.
You're welcome. Whoa.
I want to keep their house here.
Hey, we're back camping. Oh my god, not someone coming. Hold on. Ugh, I'm a little camera shy, but we're camping again. We're here at Lake Jennings in Santee area, San Diego, and it's the perfect weather. My husband took my niece, Aaliyah, and our daughter, Leilani, fishing right now. But the trail to get to the fishing point has a lot of cactus, and my 2-year-old here, I'm not risking that. So we're in the car. But I wanted to tell you a little bit about this campground. It's really nice. I really enjoy it. Site 22 is our campsite that I got, and it has no water or hookup, so you have to bring your own water and stuff, but the view is the best one in the entire campground. Right across our campsite 22 is the kids park, so I could literally send them off to the kids park and see them playing. So it's very kid family friendly. The bathrooms are really clean, no complaints there. They even have a shower that's for free. I definitely want to come back to site number 14 if you love the mountain rock views. Oh my god, that one's not kid friendly because there's a cliff and they have like some kind of log barricade that's just warning you that there's a cliff down there. So I don't want to go there with my toddler, but it'd be nice to have like a trip with me and my husband alone, or with my friend Julie. I want to try to show you guys all of our tent equipment, how much it is, the names, all of that in detail, also put in the description, because we've been camping as a family for 2 years, so we just want to let you know what we think of the stuff that we've bought. We have invested our money in this. This is something that we don't buy off like Temu or Shein, although some things there are made okay. So this isn't like a budget friendly type of equipment video. It's more of a let me invest in this and see if it's worth that money. What else? I also want to try to scrapbook because I've been wanting to prioritize my hobbies more, and scrapbooking is one of them. Right now, my hobbies are editing YouTube videos for all of our camping trips, but to be honest, I don't prioritize that at all. I've quit social media for now. My goal is to quit for 1 year, probably go back and see how I feel. I'm probably not gonna like it. So the goal is to permanently get off social media. Anyway, I always get off track. But my hobbies right now are just editing these YouTube vlogs. But having a toddler and a 10-year-old, I mean 2 kids is already a lot. So I don't really prioritize my hobbies. On my free time, I'll just watch Desperate Housewives because I've been binging that show right now. I'm on like, what, season 5 now? I've been loving that show, and that's what I've been doing on my free time. So I want to stop that and focus more on my real hobbies, which are editing and also physical hobbies like scrapbooking. That's my absolutely favorite. I scrapbook a lot, but last year I was scrapbooking a lot. Every time I had a bad day, I would scrapbook, and I want to carry on that good trait because it really did change my brain chemistry literally while I was like going through a hard time, and like using that energy to do something creative really helped my mental health. So I want to get back into physical scrapbooking. I brought my stuff. It's right there actually with a freaking diaper on it, but it's clean, don't worry. And for Christmas, my husband got me those printers. It's like a Canon mini printer, but I'm excited to use that. I haven't opened it yet, so. Hey. So we wanted to make a video of all the camping gear that we have and we actually use. Would you like to say anything?
I wanted to make a video of camping gear because she watches a lot of camping vlogs, and they don't really go over the gear, the quality of the gear, the build, and how long it's gonna last.
Yeah.
So that's what I wanted to do here.
Right.
So we're here at beautiful Lake Jennings, Lakeside, California.
Yeah.
And we're gonna show you guys our gear, what we used to camp with. All right, we're gonna start off with power. So most of the sites we go to are no hookups or limited hookups. So this is a Blue Eddy EB3A. I got this on eBay as a certified refurbished unit. Here, I paid $140 for it. This one's good for like 2 days of just charging phones, and we also use it to blow up our air mattresses. Other than that, it'll die pretty fast. Another thing we use is we just hook most of our stuff up to the inside of the truck on the little 12-volt outlet, and it's a bigger truck, so it has a good battery, so I could charge stuff all day and I won't have to worry. All right, so for seating arrangements, we have a few different types and kinds of chairs. So right here, the chair that Leilani's sitting on is a Uline glamping chair. I got it at work. It was a free gift from Uline. Swinging one, it's a Rio camping swinging chair from Costco. We paid $60 for that. Next, we have two little folding chairs from Dick's Sporting Goods. And these were very cheap. These were $10 each. And I would not recommend. Their build quality is not the best. It has rivets that's supposed to hold this part up. And they came out. But, you know, that's what you get for a $10 chair. This one is another Uline free gift from my work. It's a Uline camp chair camo color. And this one retails for $50. This one's cool. It has a cup holder. It has a little insulated pocket right here. It'll keep things cool. All right, next we're gonna go over storage. So this will show a picture in editing. This is a Roof Packs XXL 28 cubic foot rooftop cargo bag from Amazon. This one was $150. This one gets very big, and that's what we need for our very large sleeping bags we have, which we'll get to later. This one is supposed to be really waterproof. It secures to the roof of the truck very well. I like the straps. They've held on well for now. This is our third camping trip with this bag. I did pack the truck before this camping trip, and it did rain, and there was a little bit of moisture inside. You could look all you want at like Amazon or Cabela's, everywhere. Like there's only a limited amount of like good quality gear. And from my research, this was the best that I could come up with. And you know, it still leaked a little, but it wasn't detrimental. Our stuff wasn't wet. It was just moisture along the top. Next storage item is a Pelican case, 1660. The dimensions are 32 by 23 by 20 inches. I got this free from work because multiple buckles were broken and it's pretty beat up. But this one is still weather tight. I hook it to the top of the truck back there behind the roof pack. This is what we were looking for because we found that we would pack a bunch of these bags in the back of the truck and it was taking up a lot of room.
So this is where we put all our snacks, all our goodies in here, and all of our coffee and tea supplies. All the dry goods go in this Pelican case.
And if you fill it too heavy, you're going to need some help if you're going to put it on top of your truck. It gets pretty heavy. And so when I secure it to the truck, I just use 2 ratchet straps. Nothing crazy. Next item for storage is going to be this Arctic Ultralight 52 quart cooler. I got this from Amazon and it was $229. But I'll tell you, I did a lot of research on this and it keeps ice cold. And it's the perfect size. Our recent camping trip to Yosemite, I put a large bag of ice in there. And by the end of the 5-day camping trip, once we got home, there was still a full bag of ice. I'll let you know it was a pretty cold camping trip, but I am very happy with my purchase on this one. It was a good cooler. I will recommend this. It has a lot of insulation, as you could see. It has a little storage. I mean, you can't fit too much stuff, but this is good for what we need and our needs. They do sell bigger ones. I didn't want to go with a Yeti because those are even more expensive. This is the best bang for your buck right here. All right, the next one is this little storage bin from Costco. It's a IRIS 44 quart storage bin. This one's good. It's relatively watertight. It's relatively sturdy, even though you could see there's a crack in it. This bin right here is probably 6 years old. It's still good. This is the perfect size for our needs, and I'm happy with it. I believe at Costco they either come in a 2-pack or a 4-pack. our other storage bin. This is our newest storage item. I did not put this on our list. This one I found at work. It was free, and it's the perfect size for stuff like fire starting material, duct tape, bike pump, our lanterns, speaker, extension cords, just all the stuff that's not food, just general camping stuff that I need to keep secure. I would prefer if this was like a watertight container, but I like the size a little better. Maybe eventually I'll get one. I'll find something that's the right size and also waterproof. Next item on the agenda is things for fire. So I like starting a fire from hand sometimes. So I have a little hatchet. I got this from Bespoke Post. It's a bare bones field hatchet, and the retail was $70. This is well used, good hatchet. As long as you keep it sharp, this thing will not let you down. The other thing, we just use these paraffin wax fire starter blocks. You could get them pretty much anywhere. They're super easy. You just build your kindling and you put one of these in there, light this. It's just like a candle. It'll catch all your kindling on fire. Super easy. All right, next on the agenda is lighting. This one right here is the string lights we put around the tent. I'm very happy with this setup. It's got a solar panel. The lights are like on a paracord material, and you just twist it up. It stores in there. It's USB-C. You could also use this as a phone charger. We got this on Amazon, and this was $52. I really like this. It's easy to use. It doesn't get tangled. The next one is a more recent purchase. This one we got our last camping trip. This one looks really cool at night. You put it like along the edge of your campsite, and either it's like solid or like twinkle. It's pretty cool. It also has a little solar panel. You could also charge your phone. This one from Amazon was $22. This one, the build quality is pretty cheap, and I would be surprised if this lasted more than like 3 or 4 camping trips, especially since it lays on the ground. It's just real thin wire. Like if you step on it too many times, I'm afraid it's just gonna break. We've had this one for a while. We got it for one of our older tents. This one still works pretty cool. It just takes AAA batteries. It's not rechargeable, but it has a little cool blue light. This one right here is a Lighting Ever LED camping lantern 2-pack from Amazon, $52. These ones are rechargeable, USB-C. You could also charge your phone with it. They last a long time. So probably I only charge these every like 3 camping trips, and we use them from dusk until we go to sleep. Yeah, these are really good. They have a bright LED and then a warm white, which is very nice. You could take this off and hang it from the top up there, like top of the tent or top of your pop-up. All right, this is a 5-gallon storage container for water. For campsites where there's no hookups, we usually bring 2 5-gallons. And if it does have hookups like water for doing dishes, we'll only bring 1. This is for like a 2-day camping trip over the weekend. This one I got from Walmart, and they were $27 a piece. This is the miscellaneous section. So I always carry a shovel because you never know when you need to like dig a hole or even out like table legs. You see right there, especially when you're on uneven ground. This one, it collapses and then it folds out, and it's pretty heavy duty. I like it. I got that from Bespoke Post. It's the Warren Trifold Shovel, $35. The next item is this dust broom. If you're camping out in the dirt, it's kind of hard not to get a bunch of dirt and dust into your tent. So I found this one on Amazon. It's really cheap, but I got it because it folds and it has soft bristles. So it's convenient for dusting out the tent before and after you pack up. Full-size broom. So at the end of the camp trip, I clear out everything in the tent and I just dust everything to where the door's at. And I don't have a dustpan. I'll just use my hands like a savage. It's mostly dog hair and dirt. Next item on the agenda is this absolutely ginormous pop-up tent. Coleman back home screened canopy. We used to have a smaller one and it blew away and got destroyed because I didn't stake it down, which was my fault. Always stake down your pop-ups, even if it doesn't seem that windy. So our old one, I forget the size, but I tried to order the same size, but I got the bigger one. This one is huge. It is 15 by 13 feet. I got this as an Amazon return. It was still new in box. Somebody ordered it, got delivered to their house. They returned it, didn't even open it. I had to put the shade part over the frame. It was never installed. You could see this is the second camping trip and there's already holes, but you know, it's netting. It's gonna get holes in it. Last one had 2 big holes from the dog trying to run through it. Yeah, it's relatively sturdy. It'll survive a windstorm if you stake it down properly. All right, so a mainstay for camping and hiking is like a water boiler or a kettle. So we use this if we want to make tea, or if I'm using our Bellman, I have to pre-boil the water. If you ever used one of these, you'll know. These things are awesome. It'll only boil a small amount of water at a time, but it'll boil it super fast. They're really well made, high quality, highly recommend. I got this one as a gift for Christmas, but retail, it's around $108.
Wow.
They usually come with a smaller tank that'll fit inside, but if you run out, you gotta buy one of the bigger ones. All right, next one is our Coleman Triton camping stove. So this is a 2-burner. Got it on Amazon for $80. This one is really nice. To use the stove, I bought an adapter, and that's a propane adapter for a stove, and it's around $18. That's this little tube right here, the black one. And then the mini 5-pound propane tank, which these are super convenient. This will last like 5 or 10 camping trips, depending on how much you cook. This is around $63 on Amazon. And to fill it up, it's like $5 or $6. All right, next, cutting board. Always need a cutting board if you're actually cooking while you're camping. Got this one from Ralph's. It's got rubber feet. It's not gonna warp in the sun or anything. It's pretty high quality. Next is our 12-inch GSI Outdoors nonstick aluminum camping pan. This one's good. It folds. The nonstick actually works, unlike other camping products. It fits in our little kitchen bin nicely, and it's held up well so far. We've had this one for a while. Next is going to be the 8-inch nonstick, and I believe we either got this from Walmart or Bass Pro Shop for around $35. Also, nonstick is good, easy to clean, and it also folds up and fits very well. Next one is our little comal or plancha. We got this from Macy's, our local one, before it closed down. It is a Masterpan 9-inch crepe pan, and it was a clearance item for $10. Yeah, it's held up pretty well so far. This is what we use for dirty dishes and to wash them. It's a Coghlan's 10-liter collapsible bucket from Bass Pro Shop. It was around $24, so right now it's like halfway collapsed. Gets a little bigger. Next item is a Messer Master 6-inch folding chef knife. Got this from Bespoke Post for $80. This is a very good blade as long as you keep it sharp and use it correctly. This is very convenient since it folds. It's good quality. I don't have any complaints about it. You only need one knife if you're cooking during a camping trip, and I'd recommend getting something like that. Next is my favorite. This is our second camping trip with this. This is a Bellman Camping Stovetop Espresso Maker, and it's $200. We will put a video or photo in editing. This will make a delicious latte or espresso. There's a little bit of a learning curve, but if you're familiar with making espresso or making lattes, you'll be able to figure it out no problem. This one comes apart. It's easy to clean. It'll make a single shot, double shot, or triple shot. And it has a milk steamer as well. Super convenient. It's not that hard to clean. And my only complaint is I would like a better storage solution for this if we're going to continue to keep it, bring it with us camping. Because the box it comes in is sturdy, but it's not going to last forever. All right, now we're going to talk about our sleeping arrangement. This right here is our tent. It's 10 people. It's very waterproof. The rain and the snow, it won't keep you that warm, but for our needs and for sleeping 3 to 4 people plus a large dog, it was perfect for us. And what they offer on the market, anywhere you look, the only alternative would be a mountaineering tent that would be thousands of dollars. This one was from Amazon. It is a Coleman Weathermaster 10-person tent. We got it as an Amazon return for $176. It looked like whoever purchased it on Amazon used it once and then returned it within 30 days, and it allowed us to get a really good deal. It came with 2 holes that I patched. The Rainfly is decent material. It's also very thin, unfortunately. There's a tear on the Rainfly. So we've had this since last October, so I want to say 12 or 13 camping trips. It has held up well, relatively speaking, to what else is out there on the market. I've done a lot of research on like the highest quality material and build for the size of tent we need. This is the one. Unfortunately, the build quality could be better, but like I said, if you want anything higher quality, you're going to need a large mountaineering tent that costs thousands of dollars. This one has a hinged door. It's pretty convenient, but it's also the Achilles heel of this tent. As you could see, today I performed a patch. It has sewn in rubber, a rubber bit right here that has 2 stakes connecting on the top and bottom of the hinge. So it pretty much, after opening and closing so many times, it developed a rip right here, and you could just stick your finger right through the tent. So I did my best to try and patch it, and we'll see if it holds. When it's not raining or anything, or when it's not too hot, you don't have to put the Rainfly on, and it has a full net on top, and you could just lay down and watch the stars. It is very beautiful at night. It's very convenient. Yeah, during the summer you could have it off and you get a lot of breeze. The material on the bottom is very thick. It's not going to last forever. Eventually there's going to be holes in it, but relative to the market, it's pretty much the thickest for this size of tent, this size and style. The seam work on the inside, the seam seal is pretty good. It's holding up. I don't have any tears on the top of the Rainfly. The only tears I have on the actual tent are the hinge. It has 2 doors. It has the hinged door and it has a secondary door. All the windows will unzip so you can experience the views. It has a little zipper hole right here to run power from an extension cord. This tent, you're gonna have to stake it down. You can't just put this tent on a concrete pad. It's just the way the tent is designed. I am 6 foot 2 inches and I could stand in almost every part of this tent. It's very spacious. We sleep 4 plus a large dog comfortably. We have more than enough room for all our stuff, a dog bed, a heater. It comes with a room divider. I got rid of that because we didn't really have a need for it. On all 4 corners it has little storage things. So if you look at the floor layout we have right here, this is a queen mattress pad with 2 deer hunter style sleeping bags and then a large single sleeping pad over there. This is the most expensive item on our camping gear list. This is a Xped Megamat Duo queen size sleeping pad. We got it for Amazon and it was $500. And Amazon shipped it without a box, and it came with a hole. Yeah. This is extremely comfortable. I would 100% recommend invest in a good quality camping sleeping pad. Throughout the years, we've used the cheap air mattresses you could get from Big Five or Walmart, and every single time, one camping trip, it's got a hole in it. I do not want to continuously patch air mattresses. That's not something I want to do. Even though this one has a hole, they're a lot thicker than a traditional air mattress. The next one is another sleeping pad, and it's going to be the Xped Deep Sleep Single Wide Sleeping Pad. We got this from Amazon. It's a lot cheaper than the queen size at $170. This one was shipped correctly, so it does not have a hole. These Xpeds come with hand pumps, and I don't really feel like sitting here for 5 minutes trying to blow up the single, and it'll probably take 15 to 20 minutes to blow up by hand the queen. So I got a little air pump, and you just shove it in the end hole on the air mattress, and it blows it up within a minute or two. I got this one from Amazon, and it was around $15. Next is going to be our sleeping bags. This is another one. If you're going to be camping consistently, you're going to want to invest in a really good quality sleeping bag. So the ones we have 3 of them. It is a Triton Sports Deer Hunter -35-degree sleeping bag. I believe these either have down as the padding or stuffing, or artificial down. These pack down pretty large, which is why we need such a big rooftop bag, but they are definitely worth it. These were all Amazon returns. I believe one of them was used once, and the other 2 were just brand new, never opened. The person bought them and then just returned them within the 30 days. I got one of them for $127, another one for $147, and the last one for $154. The bags for them are not waterproof, so you have to be careful. Don't let these get wet. If you're looking for something that needs to be waterproof, this is not what you're looking for. These will keep you very warm. I will highly recommend these. Next item, Triton Sports Camping Pillow. We have 3 of these, also Amazon return. They're around $16 each. So this is the little sleeping pad we got for the dog. This one was from Amazon. It's a Fur Heaven pet bed. My dog's very large. He's 90 pounds, so it doesn't really have enough padding for him. Mostly the dog likes sleeping by my feet, which, having a toddler and a giant dog in between you and your wife, it's a lot. You don't have a lot of space. This was given to me by my godfather. It's a Winger sleeping bag. This is a very good brand. This one is super old. I remember we used this when I was a little kid. So it's 16, 17 years old, and it's still very good quality. The zipper doesn't get stuck or anything. All right, so back over there is our propane heater. It is a Duraheat TT-15S propane heater. We got it from Amazon. It was $60. We use this when the weather gets below about 55 degrees. If you have a propane tank like you see there, that is a 20-pound propane tank. It'll last around 2 or 3 nights, depending on how much you use it. We usually turn it on around 6, 7 o'clock at night, and turn it off when we get up around 5 or 6, 7 o'clock. So we pretty much have it running all night, and it'll last, on full blast, it'll last 2 nights. But always make sure your tent has proper ventilation when you're running those, because you will suffocate and die. All right, next, if you're gonna go camping a lot, it's a good idea to have a tarp or a ground pad to put underneath your tent to protect it from punctures from rocks. So I made sure I got a super heavy duty tarp This thing is very heavy. It's difficult to put down, but it's worth it because it's going to make your tent last a lot longer. This tarp is a 18 mil heavy duty tarp for tent on Amazon. It was $47. So as you can see, we keep our dog on like a long lanyard. I don't know how long this one is. It has to be like 20 or 30 feet. We always bring this. I don't want to have to hold my dog the whole time on his little leash. If you have a dog and it's not annoying, bring it camping. He's a little bougie. He would prefer to be on the couch, laying down, but he still likes it.
This is the equipment that we use as a family of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we brought my niece with us this time. This is her first time camping, so we're very happy that we get to bring her on our camping trips. Because we're going to bring her on all of them now. She's at the perfect age where she could remember, so I hope she does, and she has a great time.
Yeah, hopefully we could put together another YouTube video on this camping trip. I believe we have one more, our previous camping trip that you're still editing, right?
Our Joshua Tree December camping trip. I spoke to the vlog earlier and I told them I love editing, but that's the last thing that I want to work on because I work from home a lot and I'm always on the screens. So by the time that I'm done with work, I want to edit my YouTube vlog, but my eyes just can't handle it. I'm trying to find a balance. So I like editing on the weekend. This is just our hobby. We love to show what we use and what works for us.
I'm a gear guy, so for example, I always carry a pocket knife. So I do my research and I want something that's actually going to last. I don't want something materialistic. There's a phrase and it's function over form. And what you get with that is things that may look ugly, but it functions and lasts. So that's why I wanted to make this video. I've done a lot of research about camping gear and I just wanted to put a video out there. I did a lot of research watching YouTube videos on reviews, but most of them are not long term. It's people who've used the equipment once or twice.
Yeah, it's like, why are you giving a review on
Yeah. So I wanted to give an honest review of the stuff we use and the longevity.
We've been camping together since, 2019? And we bought our first small 2-person tent. Where did we get that? We took it to Washington. And that's when we upgraded to an REI 6-person tent. And that we still have that as an extra when our friends want to go camping with us. We say, we got you. So that's our extra. But
I did camping with my godfather when I was like a teenager in middle school. And when we first met, we decided to go on a camping trip to Washington and Oregon. And
So
maybe we could put some pictures, but I
Yeah.
had a Tacoma at the time and I built a platform on the bed. And so we strapped a little 4-person tent and put an air mattress. And the tent I got was pretty cheap. I didn't do research. So it broke almost immediately. So I went to REI and got a better quality. It was a Kelty 6-person tent. That one it withstood a 70-mile-per-hour windstorm, along with our second tent, which was an 8-person Kelty tent. That was during our second camping trip.
our honeymoon.
Yes, our honeymoon. So the first one, what we did was we booked hip camp sites, and
It's an app.
that's where we stayed. We camped the whole time. It was for 1 or 2 weeks.
For Washington, we did 1 week. And for our honeymoon in Colorado, we did 2 weeks. I wish we did 2 weeks in Washington. That was my favorite.
After the Washington one, we knew we were going to want to camp a lot more and invest in good gear.
And talk about the savings. Let's be realistic, like what we do.
Oh yeah, so
I could talk about that. So the reason why this is a dream come true for us, thank God, is because I believe in manifestations. I do vision boards. I journal. I do all that stuff. So you gotta do steps towards to make that goal come true, obviously. So I talked to my husband, and he's a down-ass bitch. I recommend you find yourself a granola man that loves do outdoor things like a real man should. So,
That doesn't have a big ego.
yeah, exactly. One who can admit when they're wrong. So, anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, our savings. So, I talked to him. I said, babe, we got to put $80 to $100 each paycheck into a camping savings. So we've been doing really good. We're very consistent. We're on top of it. I'm in control of the finances, but I let him know whenever, obviously, like when we're spending. And I put $80 each paycheck with an additional like $100 for my girls trip that I do once a year. That's coming up in May. But each paycheck we both put in $80.
Yeah, that's very smart if you want to do like consistent camping, like once a month, once every 2 months. That's a very good idea to have some sort of savings. We know times are hard nowadays.
Yeah.
It's very smart, and it comes in handy when you might want to upgrade your gear because what you bought is falling apart. It's not doing its job. That's what we have a savings for.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do more sit-down videos like this because I really do like, it's like a little podcast out in the nature, low-key, talking with my husband. And I love when he explains things. I suck at explaining things. I'll try to do my best, but he's the one that does all of the explaining.
Another thing I wanted to add to this video was clothing. So let us know if you want us to go over our clothing gear. It would be nice to make another video on that.
And we could do that for... Yes, we could do that video, but when we're with Daniel and Vanessa at our May camping trip, because we're going to be in the motherfucking snow. We're going to be up in the snow with our toddlers. So Daniel is his best friend, and Vanessa, she's my bestie now. They love to camp just like us. They have a 2-year-old. We go camping a couple times a year. They're the best. I love them. But yeah, we're going to be going to Mammoth Lakes in May, and it's still gonna be kind of snowing, so yeah, that's a good time to do that video. We're gonna make dinner, and we're gonna make bison molitas quesadillas. Playing Jenga. You don't know how to cook. She said, I don't know how to cook.
Ella, put me here. Okay.
Cracker, Ella, come here. No, Ella. Yeah?
my mug of this trip. Ew. Ew. Ew, there's also 2 other bugs there.
Pull it tight. And then we'll put it back down. Bella, watch out. Down. Perfect.
Thank you, Leah.
Oh no, the worm's coming back. Corner.
Mom, I just got to school. What'd you eat at school? Oh yeah, you ate